Homie OD, AHAT a lay flat, AHAT live. I got my boy Cassidy in the building for another episode. We got him back on here. We're gonna talk about some new music he got. We're gonna talk about a new track he coming out with. Lean on Me. He dropping it on the 29th. We're gonna talk about his track Go Left, and we just gonna talk about a couple other things. So what's up, Cassidy? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Best shape of my life, man. Happy to be here.
I heard that, man. I heard that. So let's get right to the music, man. That's what I want to talk about mostly um, on this show. We was talking a lot about battle rap last time I hollered at you. So you got this track, Go Left. You just dropped it like a couple days ago. So tell me what's up with that. What made you decide to drop a diss track with 40 Cal? On 40
Uh,
Cal.
um, 40 Cow just been hating for years. Like, I could pull up videos from years and years ago with him just not feeling the energy. Like, he always wanted to reach the level that I reached but never could. So instead of just showing love, he always been a little envious, it seemed like. But lately, since he got back into battle rap, he been going a little overboard. I've been seeing a lot of blogs, a lot of tweets, a lot of shit with him just mentioning me. And we don't got no battles set up. Like, we not doing no business together. So why the fuck would he feel like he could just mention me or something like that? I ain't fully understand like what he was trying to do. So
Right.
that's the reason why it went like how it went.
Okay. So I seen him talking slick a couple times. Like, to be honest, like I never even really knew who he was till he started mentioning you, and then I caught wind of who he was, and then I found out, he was down with Dipset or whatever back in the day or whatever. But he brought up one good point that I wanna ask you about. That it could, some people might think of it as a chink in your armor, but I think you could clarify it real quick. So one thing I seen him say was he brought up the 5,000 or the 5,003, 5,004 record. So he's like, who are some of those people that you battle? Not like the three most recent battles, but like who are some of the other ones? And he was like, name 10. So I know you battle Uncasa. I seen him talk about that. So that's 9. So like, who are some other people that you battled in the past? Not Freeway either. Other than that,
Yo, I ain't doing that. The niggas that got body could come and tell you how I did them. Like, I don't really got no point to prove. I don't gotta start trying to name names. It was too many niggas. Every day I was battling different niggas and I don't remember them. Some of them niggas did become stars or did they thing later on in life, but when I was battling them, you know what I mean, I might not have been aware of who they was. And even the niggas I am aware of, I just don't want to do that. Like, I don't got shit to prove to nobody, especially fucking 40 Cow. Because when I was like a teenager, I was going to 40 Cow block battling niggas. Ask the niggas that's out there on 40 block how I was going to Harlem and calling out whoever could rap. He wasn't around though. It was other niggas around from over there where he be at. It ain't really his block, but where he claimed and where he be at. I
right?
went over there and was calling niggas out. I did that. That was me by myself calling niggas out, battling whoever was ready. So those was a part of the niggas that's a part of that 5,000 was niggas from your block. When I went out there and I was running through niggas that was from out there and you wasn't around. And there's a bunch of
Right.
niggas that got stories of me running through Harlem looking for niggas to chew. So, you know what I mean? I don't really gotta start naming names. I don't got shit to prove to that nigga.
Right. I feel
Like,
you.
you talking about name somebody from who you battle, name a record that you put out that charted. Name a record that you put out on YouTube that did over 1 million views. Like, name a time you went viral before. Battles included. When did you ever go viral? Ask some questions like that. Shit that's really important. Don't try to, like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man.
Right. I
And
feel.
them 5,000 battles and all that shit, that wasn't even me saying that. That'd be a bunch of other niggas saying I've been in thousands of battles, hyping up them numbers. It's like, so I don't got shit to prove, man. Niggas already know how I carry it.
Right. I feel you on that. All right, so let's go back to the diss track. So, man, you said some cold stuff in there, man. So I want to quote something you said in there. You said, I'm about to start wilding on Calvin and them clowns down with him. His daughter got a big forehead and Down syndrome. Man, that's cold-blooded right there. That's cold-blooded. Was that his daughter on the I seen one of the covers to the video where it played the song. Was that his daughter on there?
I don't know. You seen it?
Yeah, it had some little girl on there, so I'm assuming that was or whatever. But that's cold-blooded, man. That's cold. All right, I want to bring up something else you said on there. It's a lot of people in the chat room saying what's up. Those of you in the chat room, go ahead and hit the like button. If you got a question for me to ask, let me go ahead, post it in there so I can ask them. Let me see. Okay, you said, if it was drama in the past, Calvin, I got an AR. You got JR. Don't make me laugh, Calvin. That was hard. That was hard. Was you taking a shot at JR, or you just you know they was connected or whatever?
With me, it's like, if the shoe fit, wear it, man. I said what I said. And whoever, heard it could take it how they want to take it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was what it was. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It was what it was.
Right. Okay. Here's another dope. This was dope.
Under the table blows. I'm not sneaking nothing. It's like I say what I feel like saying. And that's what I just felt like saying.
Yeah, I feel you. All right, this was another dope one you said in that song. So we talking right now about the Go Left 40 Cal diss track. You said guns big like Christopher Wallace was on it. Clips hang like Pusha and T, and Malice was on it. That was fire. Do you think, like, I'm actually losing a little? I
ain't say was on it. I said like Christopher Wallace was doing it. Clips hang like Pusha T and Malice was doing it.
Oh, okay, my bad. I think that since you did a diss track and 40 Cal, refers to himself as an industry artist, and some people look at him in that aspect. Like, I think he needs to jump on the track and try to get back at you, but he ain't getting back at you, and he kind of losing some credibility in my eyes from that standpoint. What do you think about that?
It's over. He only had 40 hours to respond, and shit is over.
Right.
You ain't got time to be just lingering and playing around with these little niggas, man.
Right. Yeah, I feel you. Let me see. All right, did you see the 40 Cal and Dizaster battle?
I see some of it.
What did you think about it? Either one, both of them.
It was what it was. I mean, 40 rap like how he rap. Dizaster rap how like he rap. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't really impressed by either one.
Okay. Did you watch enough of it to, in your opinion, to form who you think thought you won the battle?
No, I was watching it for a second, then I came back and I thought Math was battling Dizaster. And I got kind of lost. I didn't know what was going on. You know what I mean? So I ain't really watched the whole thing all the way through, but from the parts I saw, wasn't really, you know what I mean? My answer never gonna change. Like, you could ask me last year, 10 years ago, 10 years from now, it's like, any of these niggas could get it. Niggas put up the money, any of these niggas could get it. But stop trying to like figure out somebody that's on my level, because it ain't nothing. It ain't nobody you can compare to me or did what I did or got a history like me. Is nobody that's gonna match up as far as that goes. So stop trying to find it. None of them niggas ain't putting in enough work, and none of them niggas ain't got enough accomplishments, and none of them niggas ain't holding enough weight as long as I did to be able to be compared to me. None of them niggas.
Mm-hmm. All right, and last time I interviewed you, somebody posted this in the chat room, and I didn't see it at the time, but I thought it was a good question. So shout out to Miles Lowe. He gave me this question. He said, "Do you have any weaknesses in battle rap?"
I don't got no weaknesses, period. Like, I know the science, so I don't got no weaknesses.
All right. Hey, I'm glad you said the science, because the next thing, let's get off of the diss track with 40 Cal. I want to talk about the science of battle rap. I don't really know what the science is right now. Could you kind of break that down to me a little bit? And for the other people out there that don't understand, I kind of have a concept, but I don't really know.
Nah, I can't break it down for you in this interview. It's like you would have to take a class. It's not something that you'll be able to understand and just me telling you right now. Just like you wouldn't be able to understand biology or chemistry or algebra or physics in one conversation. Like it would take multiple conversations, studying and you actually dealing with problems and things like that to actually know it. But a lot of people don't understand what I mean when I'm talking about the science, and I know that. That's the reason why people rate rap how they do, judge battle rap how they do. They do it off opinion, but not by the science. They're not judging it by nothing. They don't got nothing to judge it by. They just judge it on whether they like it or not. And that's what I mean. The science is breaking down everything about writing a rap, everything about hip hop. Is like it's rules, it's regulations, it's guidelines, it's certain things that's easy to do and certain things that's difficult to do. And if you don't know the science, it'll be hard for you to figure that out. Like a line that you just said from me, when I'm rhyming about 6 syllables, a person to hear a line like that and then hear a person rhyming old school flow like 1 or 2 syllables, and they'll think it hold the same amount of weight, or it was just the same. It was like you could write that line the same way you write that line. They won't be able to understand it to judge it. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you said them lines I just said, most people won't even be able to understand that I rhyme 6 syllables. When I say the word syllable, people don't even understand exactly what I mean because they wasn't paying attention in English class when they was teaching about syllables. So it's like a lot of people don't even understand what I'm fully saying. So I understand that they don't understand the science. Like, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to teach. Everybody not on the same speed. Is people that understand the science more than others. You know what I mean? But I understand it fully and I could teach people on any level. And it's not going to be based off my opinion or what I think or what I like. It's going to be based off real information, real facts, and real work that real people put in.
Right. Okay. So I kind of got a idea. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know the specifics. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna bring something up from your battle verse goods, and I think in this is the science, and I think tell me if I'm right in here, but it's long. It's kind of long because you know you it's all tying together. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like just 2 bars here and that's what you're doing. You doing it's more like a paragraph and it's all tied in together. So fill me on this and tell me if I'm kind of on the right path. All right. I brought some of this up before in our other interview, but I didn't have it all together. So I think I got it together. So it says, you said in your battle verse goods, you said shots will clap. Wait. Shots will clap. The 5th on me like I shop at Saks. Cock it back and clap at your dad hat. I'm popping caps. That was super hard. And then you said, still continuing on that, I got the strap, so I don't have to scrap, but I'm punching every line. When I drop a rap, it's like a boxing match. You get the picture, goods, screen save it. You could get buried or cremated, goods. You could pick a boxer match. That line went over a lot of heads, stocking cap. I'm wavy, came here to do niggas greasy, was popping smack. So in that, I think you saying like you're demonstrating the science of battle rap in all of that, tying together and flowing. Is that I'm kind of on the path, or I ain't?
I mean, that's a form of the science. I was rhyming 3 syllables multiple times and still piecing up figurative language while doing it. So it's not easy to do. Like if you was rhyming 1 or 2 syllables, so it's difficult. It's not the most advanced form of the science, but it is difficult to piece up thoughts and have conversation rap like that, pieced up with those type of syllables.
Right. Hey, somebody,
Like,
go ahead.
like stocking cap, popping caps, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I'm dropping raps and like all of that shit is like 3 syllables. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying it in conversation form, not like I'm forcing to rhyme 3 syllables like niggas be reading from the rhyming dictionary. It's not like that. Like I'm just talking, just having conversation, but it's that many syllables pieced up all the time. And it's difficult to do like that. And if you study the science, you will know that. That's why a lot of rappers don't do that, because it's difficult to do. And if it wasn't, then you would hear other rappers do it, but they can't.
Right.
And I've been doing that shit since I started. Like when I first started, the first raps niggas ever heard from me, I was piecing up 3, 4, 5 syllables and never going to the next line without rhyming off the last syllables that I was rhyming off of, and using a bunch of figurative language consistently. Nobody never rapped like that ever before. Until this day, people try to do it, but they're not doing it right.
Mm-hmm. All right, so in regards to the science of rap, so now I'm gonna compare something. I'm going back. I'm gonna stay on the cast you versus Goods battle. I'm gonna say something he said, and it when I was looking for something. Okay, so the science of battle rap. I got this. I got yours together. Then I compared his together. His don't tie all together like yours was tying together. His is like shorter little pieces, and he just put all the pieces together, as yours is more like it's all going together. So look, he said this: I'm investing money watching the stock exchange. They marvel how I still make the blocks move like Doctor Strange. What you got paid your last show, that's my pocket change. Yours went from pregnant to anorexic. It's sad how your pocket changed. So you're saying like when he's not doing what you do, if we compare his little parts, he's not doing as many syllables as you. He's not tying it all together like you. And that's
that's a 3 syllable piece up that he doing. You know what I'm saying? Pocket change and all of that, and
okay.
you know what I'm saying? And Doctor Strange, and like that's a 3 syllable piece up. But somebody wrote that. That's not even his thoughts. Like them Doctor Strange lines, we all know who be around them who wrote that. And a bunch of niggas already did them type of like superhero type of lines. And it's like, and I mean, it wasn't effective to me in the battle. Like what did he say in that part that could affect me though?
Yeah.
And I don't believe you. It's like I don't believe that you. I don't know if you brought this line up before, but I just said I don't believe you make blocks move like Doctor Strange and do all this shit you talking, and it ain't real to me. Like your lifestyle and your resume don't even go with them type of lines that you saying. So it's like, why do people let niggas do that? Like I don't get that. That's why the industry kind of not just the industry, but battle rap, all that shit is kind of fucked up because niggas be letting a lot of that shit slide too much. Like,
Yeah, I feel you. It's a lot of people in battle rap, they get away with saying stuff that they never do in real life, and that's what's kind of turned me off from a lot of battle rap. Everybody saying they doing this and doing that, and they not doing it.
nah, this shit ain't gotta be 100% real because that ain't gonna be too entertaining. At least let the shit you be talking about be based off a true story, and you know what I mean. You got information to give when you rapping about those topics. These niggas just be saying shit because they heard somebody else say it.
Right. All right. I just seen a video with Goods. He was talking about you. I think it just dropped like yesterday or something. It was on Hip Hop Real. Hip Hop is Real. And they asked him if he could give advice to you or whatever. He said, of course, you wouldn't listen. But he said that when y'all were battling, you were using terms that were outdated. So he would say his advice would be like, he said Cassidy needs to update his slang.
No, I don't need no advice from Goods. He never accomplished nothing in his life. So why would I take advice from him? Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? He got to keep on battling and do wild more battles to make half of the bag that I made battling him. So why would I take his advice? I mean, you've been battling ever since battle rap started. You've been around battling and you still getting them little ass bags. And ever since you battled me, he been off the face of the earth. You talking about a Hip Hop is Real interview. That shit ain't getting no views whatsoever. Hip Hop is Real is calling me to do an interview now because they know them views is going to be up. I'm the energy. You talking about Goods. I don't even, like, what difference do that make? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want Goods advice. Like, what difference would that make? Like, that's like you telling me a nigga that, like, you know what I mean, hold it down with my resume and you going to tell me, well, a rat said, a rat want to give you advice. He said if you get questioned by the police, you should start telling on everybody and don't do a day in jail for nobody else. That's his advice. It's like, I don't want to hear that. Like, why would I, me, the nigga that I am, listen to that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He don't even feel right saying that. Like, when he said it, I'm sure he probably stuttered or looked it flustered or looked it funny because he don't even feel right saying that. Like, come on, like, stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody need to give anybody advice. Niggas need to listen to me, follow in my footsteps and take my advice. So why the fuck would I take his advice?
So what would your advice be to these other battlers?
And niggas are so stupid, it's impossible for me to say they this shit. Right now, we going through shit that I done rapped about 15, 20 years ago. I'm posting up songs as niggas trying to do songs now about the revolution and black power and people getting locked up and the cops oppressing people and beating people and killing people. And it's like, cool, I'm glad everybody waking up and starting to get in that bag. But I'm posting up records I done did 15, 20 years ago, like I did it yesterday. So how can it be outdated when my shit is like before, way before its time? Like, niggas gonna have to let years pass before they could catch up to what I be doing. So I never listen to them dumbass niggas. That's why them niggas can't get no situations. They don't got no core audience and they not making no bag off their craft because nobody don't really fuck with it. So why would I listen to them?
Right. Let's get back to your music. So you've been dropping like a lot of heat lately. What's like your mindset? You just like, man, I'm just gonna make track.
More than a lot of heat. I'm outworking everybody in the world, battle rap or industry. Nobody in the world made as much music as me this year, and I'm willing to bet it. Like, nobody worked harder than me. Nobody put together more music than me, and it's not a bunch of just mumble rap or repeating on the same song over and over again. It's like every song is in a different bag, original concepts, crazy ass beats, and it's flooded with bars. It's like every time you hear me, I'm gonna say some crazy shit. So it's like nobody ain't out working me. Nobody ain't got my work ethic. These niggas be lazy. Even the kids, the younger niggas, nobody ain't out working me. And I'm still producing and doing a lot of other shit. I'm just talking about just with rap.
Right. So you got a song called Lean on Me that's gonna drop on the 29th, And I heard the snippet that you put out. I guess it was like it was the chorus and the first verse. Um, what's going on with that track?
It's a huge record, man. Featuring Devin Culture. He is the future on the singing side, the R&B side. All voice is incredible. But he featured on the record. And we recently did the video. The video should be edited up and finished real soon. So the visual will be out too soon. The actual song dropping on all platforms on the 29th, so it'll be everywhere. And this is just a good feel record, man. I love the record, man. It's just like a beautiful record. Shit niggas need to be making right now. Shit niggas need to hear right now. So I'm happy I'm a part of it.
Right, yeah.
And he's also produced by Crooklyn Beats. He down with Gold Gang, down with my team. You know what I mean? One of the big mega producers that's down with my team that's making that work. So I'm just happy we could showcase our talent and put pressure on these dudes.
Right, no doubt. Was it any problems or anything getting the sample cleared?
Nah, there's no problem.
Okay, just regular old work. So what's the battle as far as battles go? Do you see yourself battling anytime soon? I know we got the Rona. I know you probably, well, you said you seen the Dizaster 40 cal, so the social distance battles. Would you be interested in that, or you prefer to do it with the crowd when everything get back to normal?
I don't got no preference when it come to that. Battle rap is just about proving who the best rapper, and no rapper is better than me. So it don't matter, like however niggas want to do it. Niggas had a big enough bag and they just wanted me to rap in the room with the nigga I'm battling. I could do that too. It don't matter. But I've been in every type of condition and stood up in the mall, so it don't matter. Like I just know that the type of bread that I be asking for and that I'm demanding, and the type of money that I be bringing in for these companies is better when there's events and venues and they could sell tickets and do stuff like that. These quarantine battles, it ain't no money in it. It's like, where is they going to get the money from? Money don't just drop out the sky or grow on trees. So right. It ain't no real money in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just for the culture to keep the shit alive. So when shit open back up, niggas can, you know what I mean, keep the bar rolling. But I'm not really interested in battle rap. You know what I mean? I got so much music and so much work that I'm working on. I'm not just like thirsty to get back in battle rap. Like I would just jump in any battle. Like I never been like that. The only reason why I came back is because niggas offered me the right amount of money.
Yeah, I could feel that. All right, 40 cal. This thing I seen. I think this was the Hip Hop Is Real interview. He was talking about how he listened to the battlers, but he was talking to people and he listened and he kind of adopted his style or whatever to what battlers are doing now. And I prefer what you're doing, which is sticking to what you do. And
man, I ain't shocked. Niggas been dick eaters. Niggas been adjusting their style to what other niggas do. That's like what most niggas do. Niggas be followers. Niggas don't be their own nigga. And I'm not shocked. That's what niggas do. They adjust and do what everybody else doing. But I never been that nigga. I've been the nigga that just do what I want to do, and everybody else just think it's cool and want to do it too. Like, I just be in my own bag, and a lot of these other niggas be in other niggas' bag. So that's the difference. So I ain't shocked about that.
Right.
Niggas want to fit in, man. I don't gotta fit in. Why would I fit in? He want to fit in because he just like them. He don't got no history. He don't got no credibility. All he got is battle rap. So he want to be like the battle rappers. He get the same type of money. He got to rely on only battle rap like he was just a battle rapper. So I don't blame him wanting to fit in. But I ain't here to fit in and be niggas' friends and shit.
Right. All right, somebody in the chat room, they said, what do you think about, where is it at? Um, what do you think about Swiss Beats and Drake? It's like they got a little disagreement, I guess, or something.
It is what it is, man. Niggas been going through disagreement since my career started, and it ain't never gonna stop. Pretty sure niggas gonna keep going through disagreement. So it is what it is, man. Hopefully niggas get it straight, get it figured out. If not, then it is what it is.
All right. As far as since we just talked about Swiss Beats, if there was a versus battle, like who would you think would be a good match for you on a versus battle, or who would you like to like? Man, let's see what the fans think my songs compared against their songs. Is there anybody you would want to? Anybody you think would be a cool match for you?
I never even thought about Dardo versus battle. I'm not interested in that. Like niggas could go to any platform and just pull up 20 of my songs and just play them if you want to hear that. Like I don't really want to do that. But we could do a versus battle of 2020. Like we could do 20 songs that niggas did in 2020 like now. And we could battle with that music niggas never heard before. And I guarantee my shit gonna be better. But I'm willing to do that with anybody that makes songs just to show how hard I go. But I don't want to just do like 20 old songs like through my whole career. I mean, I ain't even think about that shit, man. I'm not interested in that.
What do you think the shows is gonna look like when this? I mean, the quarantine is kind of opening. I'm out in Vegas and it's like half open. Some places still ain't open. They barely opening up, like the restaurants and everything. Do you think it's gonna be a long while before you get to start doing shows, or what's the word that you getting?
Um, who knows, man? But it is what it is. Niggas will figure something out. You know what I mean? Soon as shit open back up, shows gonna be getting booked again. But until then, niggas gonna have to figure out a different way. But you know what I mean? I've been performing forever. I've been all around the world and been performing for a long time. I'm gonna keep on performing as soon as shit open back up. So whenever it do, I'm gonna be ready. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm gonna still be performing, putting out these videos, making this music, doing shit like this, me talking to you. You see, I'm putting in this work. It don't matter. Like, I'm gonna just keep grinding and being, you know what I'm saying, working and putting on the show, regardless if it's clubs opened up, stadiums opened up or not. You know what I mean? It
Right.
ain't up to me. I don't know when that shit gonna open up and when shit gonna start getting back to normal. But when it do, I'm gonna be ready.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, so you said the Lean on Me joint, the videos getting edited or whatever. Are y'all dropping that the same on the 29th when the song comes out, or that's separate, or,
Um,
or you don't know?
I'm pretty sure around the same time. The video is gonna be finished in the next couple of days. So, you know what I mean? Once I get the video back and we finish with it, then we'll set the date. But I'm planning for it to be the same time. So once you see the video, the music will be available on all platforms for you to be able to listen and support.
Right. You gonna have a radio edit so people like myself could play it on the radio?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Cause I
Um, it's pretty much, it's pretty much radio edited anyway. It's not like that type of record, but I got the radio edit though for the record. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
right. Yeah, it seemed like it's kind of leaning towards the radio friendly side, but shit, I done heard other songs where I thought that, and then in the third verse or something, you start saying all kind of stuff, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it's no telling how I might talk, but I got the radio version for it. Um, I don't rap for the radio though. That be them niggas that be, you know what I mean, with the machine behind them that be slaved out. They be trying to make songs directly for the radio because that's what they got to do to make the money back. But I'm an independent artist and I get my money a different way, so I don't really rap for the radio. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I don't even set aside radio budget. So when my songs get played on the radio, it's on the strength or out of love. I'm not
Right.
putting aside no radio budget for my music because I don't have to. So I'm not interested in making a radio type of record, but sometimes it just sound like that because I be making all different type of music.
Right. I feel you. All right, man. I
But that's
appreciate.
why a lot of niggas should be sounding watered down because that's what they be trying to do, make a radio record. So they just try to do something with no cursing and no this and something that sounds like something else. That's why you be getting that bullshit you be getting. But my shit be authentic. I just make it how I feel. And sometimes it come out to sound radio-ish, but it got a real feeling behind it because I wasn't trying to make the radio.
Right. But like say this song Lean on Me. Like say if it wasn't already kind of clean in the beginning and then you hear it and be like, "Man, this does sound like it could get some action on the radio." You wouldn't like, "Let me go ahead and just do that and just so I mean, it seemed like it fit, so let me just provide that as well." Or nah, you don't you like fuck it.
Nah, the song gonna be available if a DJ like the song and want to play it on a mix show, or even if a PD like the record and want to put it in rotation, however they want to do it, the song gonna be available. But I'm not gonna be putting together big budgets like when I was with a major just to get it played on the radio.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't feel as though that grind is as beneficial as it was probably back when I was doing it. So if I was to put money up, I'd put money in a different direction other than radio.
I feel you. That makes sense. But there's people like me that's just gonna rock with you and a fan of your music that'll play it. But I mean, I still ain't got none of your tracks to be honest. Ever since I've been
Sure.
hollering at you, I still ain't got none.
I don't understand why. I got to talk to MJ because you should have it all. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, I definitely need to get that lean on me when it come out because I'll rock that for sure. Because just the whole, I think it's the right climate for that type of song. You feel me? And that's what the radio station I work at. They trying to, they trying to put out, something that's not so negative. Let's say put it in
Yeah,
that
it's the
aspect.
perfect climate for that record, man. I got another record I posted up called Proud to Be Black. Flip that James Brown, I'm black and I'm proud. It's a big, big record. You know what I mean? Got another record that I posted long time coming, did the Sam Cooke over. It's been a long time. Flip that. So I got a bunch of feeling big, big records. Like, you know what I mean? Not just, you know what I mean? You know it's a radio record because it was a radio record when it was out before and it was super huge.
Right.
Now it's back again and it sounds even more super huge now. So it's not even a question whether these records is hits or not. Niggas already know it. It just feel like as soon as you hear it. So, you know what I
And
mean?
and I think
That's just the type of music I'm trying to make. And it might take a longer period of time before the world realizes that that type of music is out if you're not putting up them radio budgets and everybody don't hear it at the same time. But it's just like good work, man. People going to talk word of mouth. People going to spread the word. There's nothing out like it. So people going to have to talk about it. And then I'm going to get people like you that said, off the strength, I want to support it because it's good music. There's going to be a lot of people that feel like that around the world because a lot of people waking up too. So
right.
it's going to do what it's going to do. It's going to be a huge record regardless of the fact. You know what I mean?
And like one of those songs that you mentioned, I was listening. I can't remember the name of the song, but I was like, oh man, this is a song. I could play this on the radio. And I'm listening to it and it's good, it's good. And then the third verse came and then it was just like, man, it'd be a whole lot of cleaning up. If, me or one of the DJs cleaned it up, it'd probably be better if it was cleaned up on your end. But it was like the first two verses was good money, radio, you know what I'm saying? And then the
No, I
third.
got the radio. I got radio record edits for all of the, you know what I mean, the records that you feel like you would want to play on the radio. I got the radio edits for all of them, so I get them to you.
Okay, that's what's up, man. All right, I appreciate your time, man. It's always a pleasure. You a legend out here. A lot of people in the chat room, they saying you the GOAT. They showing you love. As a
Salute to
couple.
them, man.
Yeah,
Salute
they
to
showing
them.
you love. They say you always got bars and can't nobody denounce that or anything. Let everybody know where they can hit you up online.
Social media is Cassidy_Larceny. The web page is CassidyTheHustler.com. And the email is shitlitty@gmail.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, man. I appreciate you. And good.